The Christmas Guest, in memory of Grandpa Jones. It happened one day near December's end. Two neighbors called on an old-time friend. They found his shop so meager and mean, made gay with 1,000 boughs of green. And old Conrad was a-sitting with his face a-shine as he suddenly stopped as he stitched the twine. He was a shoemaker. And he said, "Oh, friends, it dawned today when the cock was a-crowing the night away. The Lord appeared in a dream to me, and he said, I'm a-coming, your guest to be. So I've been busy here with my feet a-stir, a-strewing my shop with branches of fir. The table's spread, and the kettle's all shined, and over the rafters the holly's twined. Now I'm going to listen real close so I can hear his step as he nears my humble place. And I open my door and look on his face." Well, Conrad's friends went home and left him alone. I guess they thought he was kind of strange, don't you know? I mean, after all, thinking that Jesus was coming to his shoe shop on Christmas Eve, you got to be kidding. But this was the happiest day old Conrad had ever known. For long since his family had all passed away. Conrad had spent many a sad Christmas day. But he knew with the Lord as his Christmas guest, this would surely be the dearest and the best. So he listened with only joy in his heart, and with every sound he would jump with a start and look for the Lord to be at his door, like the vision he had just a short time before. So he ran to the window after hearing a sound, but all he could see out on the snow-covered ground was a shabby old beggar whose shoes were torn, and all of his clothes were ragged and worn. But Conrad was touched, and he went to the door, and he said, "Hey, your feet must be frozen and sore. I got some shoes in my shop for you, and a coat that'll keep you warm, too." With grateful heart, the old beggar man went away, but Conrad noticed the time of day, and he wondered, what's making the Lord so late? How much longer am I supposed to wait? Then he heard a knock, and he ran to the door, but it was only a stranger once more. A bent little old lady with a shawl of black and a bundle of kindling all piled up on her back. She asked for only a place to rest, but that was reserved for Conrad's great guest. Her voice seemed to plead, "Don't send me away. Just let me rest a while here on Christmas Day." So Conrad brewed her up a steaming cup and told her to sit right down at his table and sup. But after she left, he was filled with dismay because the hours of Christmas were slipping away. The Lord hadn't come like he said he would. Conrad felt sure he must have misunderstood. When out of the stillness, he heard a cry, "Please, help me! Where am I?" Again he opened his friendly old door and stood disappointed just as twice before. It was only a little child who had wandered away and was lost from her family on Christmas Day. Again Conrad's heart was heavy and sad, but he knew he should make the little girl glad, so he called her in and wiped all of her tears, calmed her childish fears, and then he led her back home to her home once more. But as Conrad re-entered his own darkened door, he knew the Lord was not coming today, for the hours of Christmas had all passed away. So Conrad went up to his room, and he knelt down to pray, and he said, "Dear Lord, why'd you delay? What kept me from coming to call on me? I was a-wanting so much your face to see." And soft in the silence, a voice Conrad heard, "Lift up your head. I kept my word. 3 times my shadow crossed your floor. 3 times I came to your lowly door. I was that beggar with bruised cold feet. I was the woman that you gave something to eat. I was even that little child out on the homeless street. 3 times I knocked, 3 times I came in, and each time I found the warmth of a friend. Of all the Christmas gifts, Conrad, love is the best. I was honored to be your Christmas guest.